Well, hello Soul Focus Media friends, it's Brandon, and today I'm coming to you with a tip on how to give a better wedding day toast. So after filming weddings over the past 3 years, I've heard my fair share of wedding day toasts. So I wanted to give you a few ideas on how to give a better wedding day toast as a best man or a maid of honor. Number 1. Prepare. Don't wait until the last minute to write this speech. You don't want to do it the night before or even the day of. There's just too many other things to do. And your guy or gal, they need you there at those moments. So, take a few minutes, a few weeks before the wedding to really sit down and think about what you want to say and, to write out a plan. Number 2. Have it written out. Write it out, either write an outline, or if you want to write the entire thing out, do that as well, whatever makes you feel comfortable. I know it's more authentic if you have an outline written out and you speak from the heart, but a lot of people choose to just write it out and read it. It's fine. Whatever is more comfortable, just have a plan. Practice it beforehand a bunch of times in front of the mirror or even in front of the other groomsmen or bridesmaids. Practice it in front of them. Number 3, I encourage you to incorporate stories of the bride and groom. You could tell people how they met, where they fell in love, how you came to know, the bride or the groom, if you were the groom's friend or if you were the bride's friend. You can share stories of your experience with them. You could also share a few stories of, how you got to know the bride or, the groom. Like, did you go to school with them? Did you have, any interesting stories from your childhood? Don't be afraid to share that kind of stuff. It makes for very good story content for the wedding film. As wedding videographers, we use those speeches to, drive the story. Number 4, so when it comes time to give the speech, make sure you speak clearly, as clearly as you can. I understand there's alcohol involved, you want to have a good time. That's cool, I get it. Me too. Try not to get too, what I'm saying, beforehand. Slurred speech doesn't sound well live and in person, nor on the video. So try to limit the alcohol before you give the speech. Keep the speech fairly short. I say 5 minutes is a good length. You definitely don't want to go past 10. People at that time of the evening are starting to get hungry. The bride and groom's guests have been there for a few hours. They want to sit down, they want to eat, and typically the toasts happen before the dinner's served, and the caterer doesn't want to have to keep food warm for too long of a time. So keep it fairly short, but still get your stories across, and have enough time to honor the bride and groom. And number 5 is the microphone. 9 times out of 10, you will have to hold the microphone. There will not be a microphone stand. When you hold the microphone, make sure you keep it in one spot as best you can. And you want to keep the microphone close to your chin so that the audio goes over top of the microphone and not into the microphone to avoid having popping noises. I get it. I know it's going to be a little nerve-wracking up in front of all those people. It's totally normal. Do the best you can. You end up moving the microphone. It's no big deal. But just trying to get you comfortable with it. You want to try and keep it in one spot. So I hope this has helped you, and I hope it gave you a better insight on how to give better wedding day toasts. As a wedding videographer, wedding day toasts are some of the best parts of the day. There's a lot of laughter. There's a lot of tears that happen, and I know you guys are going to do great. And we thank you so much for watching this video and hope to see you in the next one.